Hello, my friend. Welcome to my garage. We have a shovel. What I want to do is I want to build a full face of makeup from the least expensive products that they sell at Ulta. I can't find a single one of the highlighters on my list, so I may have to go above my $6 maximum. But now gets to be the second part of the video where I try on all this stuff and see if it is of high quality. Let's see if we can find some hidden gems. But first, I need to drive home first. I'll be right back. I made it home. Yay! Here's my Ulta bag. I'm just gonna gently dump the stuff out. Okay, we don't need this. I need it, but we don't need it right now. Let me go ahead and zoom you in. And let's apply. All right, yay, we are ready to go. So first thing, we need the bear ears. They must happen. People ask me all the time where I got my bear ears, so just in case you weren't here when I said it, these were from a company called Bon Vivant, and it was actually a K-beauty company that I don't think exists anymore. And they sent it in, no, I think I got it in an Ipsy event that they had like a bunch of like face masks and different things, and then they had this in like the little gift bag that they were giving to people. So that's where I got my bear ears. So let's go ahead and start with the LA Girl Primer. So it just says help smooth and fill in lines and pores, enrich with vitamin E. So I think that this is going to be a silicone primer. Let us see. Is it a silicone primer? Yes, it is. Yep, very much a silicone primer. So I am going to just pat this in places that I want to fill pores. And it says it can fill fine lines. So we're going to try to fill the wrinkles a little bit. Let's see what happens. I do find that silicone-based primers do help my makeup last longer as well. So for the rest of my face, I'm just going to rub it in. It feels very nice. It's a very typical silicone primer. I'm not going to keep saying from first impressions over and over again because y'all know it's first impressions, but as of right now, this seems like it would be a good silicone-based primer. It's like, why buy the Smashbox one when essentially this would probably give you the same thing? You know what I mean? I decided to go the BB cream route because I like BB creams better. I like things like that. I know this is not a new product, but I've never tried it before, so I would love to try it. It says that it has 8 benefits in one for good skin every day. It blurs imperfections, enhances, brightens, adjusts the skin tone, smooths, hydrates, helps protect with SPF 30, and then 0% oils and other heavy ingredients. And you're supposed to shake it well. So we're gonna do that. And one thing I love about this is there's a little like tamper thing right here. So I know nobody in the Ulta swatched it, and that makes me happy. I don't feel anything shaking in here though, so I don't know what is happening. I got this back a while ago. This is not part of the thing, but I want to use it. This is the color changing beauty blender that I impulse bought a couple of months ago. So I'm gonna wet this and I'll be right back. Okay, instead of wetting it off camera, I wanted to show you because it's fun. I took the container that it came in and put some warm water in it, and then I'm just gonna show you. What? I'm so easily amused. Like, this should not be as amusing as it is. And I'm also making a bit of a mess, but that's okay. It is totally worth it. It changes back really quickly. I'm surprised how fast it changes back into the purple color. I'm spilling water everywhere, but that is why I have paper towels down here. Hopefully I got a good match. I picked a light medium, which is usually pretty good for me. Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. It's a little bit peach, but because it's a BB cream, it may not matter. This is very, very light coverage. Like lighter than most BB creams. I can definitely see it's got some coverage, but it is really light. Just a little bit. I mean, you can see on my lips kind of what we're dealing with here. Let's put on a little bit more. See if I can build it up to a light coverage, because this is like a real sheer coverage at this point. And one thing, of course, to note, I am not putting on an SPF 30 amount of BB cream right now. I'm probably putting on, if I had to estimate, just from my brain, maybe an SPF 10. So it's really important to already have your sunscreen on before you do your makeup so that anything you put on like this is just like bonus. I wanted something light coverage and that's what I got. Oh, by the way, if you've tried these products and you have any tips and tricks for how you like to use them, like maybe this would have applied more full coverage with a brush, or maybe this is just the way that it is, I don't hate it. It's doing what I expected it to do, just on a little bit less of a level than I expected. I really wanted to try the one from Holika Holika because I have the Holika Holika Pore Cotton BB Cream that I freaking loved and they discontinued it. So at Ulta's website, there's a Holika Holika BB Cream, but it wasn't in the store. So I was really bummed about that. All right, let's do concealer. This is the Essence Camouflage Matte Concealer. It looks kind of, I don't know, a little gray. It's got kind of a weird smell. It's almost got like a little, it's like makeup and fruit. Very weird for a concealer to have a scent like that, but it's better than a bad scent. It doesn't smell bad. I'm gonna start with just a little bit and see how that goes. I chose the shade, I think medium again. What did I choose? Light Honey is what this is called. So that's why it's got a little bit of a yellow tint to it. So this is gonna be the most full coverage thing on my face, but that's okay, I don't mind that. That's really pretty. I like that. We'll have to see if it creases and we'll just do one layer because that looks fine. Like with the BB cream, that looks really pretty. Let's go ahead and do eye primer. This is the one from ColourPop. I don't know if I've heard anything about this. I know people have got to have tried this, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody comment on it. It's interesting. I just pulled it out and there's like legit nothing on there. So that's, must be like a really thick formula. Is there product on there? I guess there is. Maybe it's just not colored. No, there's like nothing on it. What the hell? Maybe I can squeeze it. There it is. I'm just gonna take it out like this because this is not working. It is really thick. Okay, so there isn't any tint to it, which I personally prefer ones with tint, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be not good. It feels a little silicone-y, which is a good thing. It's like, it's really thick. So there you go. All right, so now I gotta try to get it to go back in so I can put this, it's like it's half empty already. I am not a fan of this. We made it, we're good. Yeah, not a big fan of that application, but that's okay, we worked it out, it's fine. Let's go in with the E.L.F. HD powder. That's nice, so it's got a pull off and turn dial, so we'll do that. Pat a little bit of this into here. There we go. And I'm just gonna swatch a little bit on my hand just to see what it looks like. And it's not really showing a luminousness. Well, I guess maybe a little bit on my hand. It's just making my hand look dry overall. Woo. Okay, so there's a little bit of tint to it, but not much. So that might make a difference if you are not my skin tone, aka this skin tone. But it seems to be mattifying well. It doesn't look like it's adding any kind of like foundation-y, like a powder foundation coverage, but that's okay, I didn't expect that. Cool, okay, well it did mattify, so that's good. All right, let's do brows. So this is the Essence brow pencil. There was no security thing on there. I don't know if somebody swatched this or not. There was no like tape holding it closed. It looks like it's fine. Should have probably checked it in the store. I do like how fine that pencil is. It's a little bit waxy, but it's not bad. The pigmentation on it is very thick. It's got a very opaque pigmentation, which honestly isn't my favorite. I'd rather something be a little more buildable, I guess is the word I'm looking for, in that it looks kind of like a pomade, and it almost feels like a pomade. It's kind of thick. But once we brush it out, it should be okay. There is no spoolie. Need a spoolie. Stat. All right, that worked out pretty well. My eyebrows are definitely darker, like more colored than I like them to be. They look really fake, and that's not usually my jam. So maybe I can go like this a little bit and kind of wipe some off, because it's just a little too intense for me. There we go, that worked. And I just applied it the way I always apply a brow pencil. I used the same techniques. So there's something in the formula that it's just really thick and really opaque, and that's just a personal preference thing. Some people would absolutely love that. It's just not for me. I've brushed out a little bit here. I gotta fill it back in. So let's go into the brow gel. So it's a clear brow and lash mascara, but they look like they're the same. I wonder if they're different formulas, and I wonder what would make them different. So let me just do the brow gel. No terrible smell. It's got a little bit of a plasticky scent, but it's not bad. It's not like a strong scent. I'll let you know whether it feels crispy after it dries down. I can still feel that it's wet. I'm a little nervous to use the mascara part because I don't want to mess with this. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I don't think I'm gonna use that today. So far it's drying down really nicely. It doesn't feel crunchy. So I'll have to see if it holds my brows in place. Let's go into the eyeshadow. I'm excited to try this. I've heard so many good things about these. This is called Cream and Sugar is the name of this. And it's very basic and it's exactly what I wanted. I really was sad that they didn't have the Wet n Wild ones because I used to love the Wet n Wild Color Icon eyeshadows, and I know they're in different packaging and I haven't used them in years and they just weren't there. I would have had to have gone to a different store and I just wasn't feeling that. Running out of time today. I think we go in next with this guy. A little bit patchy, but that's okay. We can work with it. Yeah, it's working out good. I love this brush. This is the E27 by Sigma. Oh my gosh, it is so fab. All right, that actually ended up blending out really nicely. I think that it just needed to be built up a little bit. I wouldn't say that overall the application was patchy. It just, in the initial stages, I just needed to add more product and blend a little bit more. But I think it looks really nice so far. So now I'm gonna go in all over my lid with this guy, and I think I'm gonna put this one on the outer corner just a little bit, but ooh, oh my goodness, I love that. That's pretty. That's pretty. We're definitely gonna put this out here though. In hindsight, this one's probably better for all over the lid and then just using the lighter one in the inner corner. But that's okay. We'll just go with it. Just gonna get the inner corner a little bit better with a brush. But that is way more pigmented than I thought it was going to be. Well, based on reviews, I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't realize it was going to be that good. Very nice. So the shine is definitely chunkier than like a lot of the foiled and shimmery shadows I've been using lately. It doesn't look as smooth, but I don't think anybody would notice that except for me because I'm looking at it up close. But I think day to day, nobody would notice that it's like a little bit chunky. You see what I'm saying? Like right there, it just doesn't look smooth. I don't think I can fix that. But it also could be the eye primer too. That's the thing about first impressions is, you know, you need to try things with multiple products before you know truly what you think. But overall, I think the eye look looks pretty good so far. I'm just gonna throw this on my lower lash line, just a little bit of this one. And then a little bit of this guy down here in the middle to the inner corner. So here's the Essence Extra Long Lasting Eyeliner Pen. And that, again, did not have any kind of safety seal on it, which I do not like. So that's something Essence I feel like needs to work on, is at least have a little piece of tape on it or something. Goodness. That worked out pretty well. It's a little bit stiff because it's a marker tip instead of a brush tip, but the pigmentation is good. It's not seeping into my fine lines, which makes me happy. And drawing the wing is super easy. So the question now is if it will smudge. I do not know. So let's do mascara. This is the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Clump Free. Yes. I like the wand. I like how poofy it is. But right now, it has given me nothing. Give me something. But of course we know that as mascaras age, sometimes their formula changes a bit. So maybe it will get better over time. I can tell you I do not have high hopes right now. This is sad. This is pathetic. I love Essence, but this is really sad. Oh, wait. Wait for it. Okay, so we're getting some length. We are still not getting volume. I agree it is clump free, but that's because it's not giving me volume. Okay, well, third coat is the charm apparently, because I'm definitely getting even more length. I'm also getting more clumps, but I'm also getting more volume. So right now, I'm just gonna do 3 coats. Based on 3 coats, first impression, first day opening, I would give this a 6.5 out of 10. And really, lashes are so individual of what you need. I have very short, sparse lashes, so I need a lot of help. If you don't need as much help, you may really love this. All right, let's do the blush, and it looks like it's a little bit broken. I did not notice that in the store. That's a bummer. It's also brighter than it looked in the store. I thought it looked a little bit more rosy, and it's like pretty bright pink. So the build is nice. That looks nice. I like that. Very nice. Yay. I do not have high hopes for this. I don't even know what I'm getting into here. It says bring out your best features with a dewy, lit from within glow, cool and refreshing. The highlighter gives a sheer wash of pearlescent color. It says apply to the high points on your face and blend with fingertips, sponge, or brush. So that's what we're gonna do. Crossing my fingers. Okay. It smells fruity. It smells good. Ooh. That's pretty. A little chunky at first, but that's pretty. It just kind of gives a little bit of the wet look. It's not a shimmery highlighter. It's like a wet. I like that though. That's pretty. Especially for like a more natural, like glass skin look. I like that. I was a little nervous it would be sticky, but it's not. Maybe a tad bit, but it doesn't feel bad. Well, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. Yay! It does look like it removed some of my blush though, like a little bit. I'm just gonna put a little more blush over top of it just to make sure I'm not patchy. Let's try this Revolution Velvet Kiss Lip Crayon. No scent. Ha It's definitely more red than I expected. And I didn't feel like my lips were dry, but this is making my lips feel really dry. I was really hoping to get more Revolution, but they didn't have stuff that was at a lower price point. A lot of the stuff from, I need to stop talking when I'm trying to put this on, but a lot of the stuff that I was looking for that I had on my list, they didn't have in the store. Oh my gosh. This is so patchy. It's kind of cute now. I can definitely see this wearing down badly. So let's put a gloss on because like it's comfortable, but I feel like it looks patchy. Am I wrong? Like after all that work, I feel like it still looks kind of patchy. Like it just, the color doesn't look even. And it looks like it's spidering out a little bit on the edges, which is not cute. Maybe that's why these were discounted. I definitely could have used a lip liner, but I'm not really a lip liner person. And if a lipstick requires a lip liner, typically I just won't use it because I don't want to put in that kind of effort. Okay, lip gloss topper. So it's specifically for over lipstick. Ooh, again, smells really fruity. What's with all the fruitiness? A lot of fruitiness happening. That's nice. That's intense. Getting it on my teeth. But it's not sticky at all. It's not heavy. It feels really good. I'm not sure if I like this combo, but I think that it's more the Makeup Revolution lipstick than it is the lip gloss. This feels really, really good. Like for the price point, this is really nice. Okay, did I use everything? I think I used everything. Yes. So let me take my hair down. Woo! All right. I look like a bird. I'm like a tropical bird over here. So at this point, my friend, we are going to do a wear test. I have a full day of things left to do today. It is currently late, probably. It is 2:38, which is very late. But I will be back at the end of the night, which is probably gonna be about 10:30 tonight, to show you the whole thing and how it looks. But yeah, I gotta go make some marshmallows and I gotta go to ukulele practice. So I will be back. Ready? 1, 2, 3.